This is Muhammad once again in my second experimental motivational video. And what I want to discuss today is persistence. If you want to become successful in anything, if it's a business you want to establish, if it's a college you want to get into, whatever it is that you want to do into this world, it's going to take a lot of persistence. I've realized that a lot of people expect this process to be very easy, but it's not an easy process. You find a goal, you find something that you're passionate about, and you start working towards it, and people tell you, you can't do it. I don't think you can do it. Please get those people out of your lives. Ignore them. Just push them aside. As I said in my previous video, environment is very important. The very environment that you live in can really have a huge effect on you. So I encourage you, if you're in a negative environment full of negative people, get out of it. It's just not going to help you. So what I want to talk today is persistence. So my way, what I have discovered is how to become successful is you find something. It could be anything. It could be a business you want to establish. It could be a college you want to get into. It could be anything. Now, once you find this thing that you want, you take every single effort that you have in this world and you work towards it until there's no possible energy left in you. You have to give your everything to it. You have to be willing to die for this. It's something you have to be willing to die for. You know how when you're passionate about something, when you're passionate about that game and you're like, I don't care, I'm gonna cry, my mom has to buy that game. Well, it's almost like that. You have to be really, really passionate about this. For me, for example, I'm very passionate about education because I was personally denied my right to education for several years. And so when I came to the United States of America, I now have a huge appreciation for education. And I believe that the best way I can give back to my community is by forming the foundation for inspiration, which seeks to tell all of the youth out there, I don't care if you're in Africa in a village or in America in the biggest city, whatever situation you find yourself, you can become successful. Okay? One thing that I've found that a lot of students do to themselves is they place this belief on themselves that it's either they're smart or they're not smart. Now, let me just say this because it's just something that is really on my mind. Grade point average. Okay? GPA. It stands for grade point average. Now, my question to you is, do you want to be an average person or do you want to be an exceptional person? Do you want to be phenomenal? If you want to be exceptional or phenomenal, then do not allow that average to exemplify your true intelligence, because every human being has more potential in them. And so do not allow that average or a grade point average to exemplify your true intelligence. You are a human being. Look at what human beings have done. Thomas Edison it took him 1,000 times just to invent the light bulb. And look at everything from cars to houses to street lights. We're using that now. And he tried thousands of times. And we are fed with this illogical lie. And it just hurts me that people just diminish themselves and they just pass on these huge opportunities every day. I've also noticed that a lot of old people do not like to give their young a chance. Now, let me just say this. We are the first generation that can eradicate poverty and the last generation that can end climate change. Now, that should tell you that we, the youth, this generation is probably the most important generation. We have a lot of work to do. The old people have corrupted. Just look at the climate. Now it's our responsibility to fix all of these problems. The young need a chance, and we need to make change. And all I can say is, me personally, I would rather die than spend the rest of my life working for someone. Personally, I trade binary options on Nadex. That is a source of my income. I'm not going to work for anyone and punish myself for the rest of my life, chasing after somebody's dreams. I'm chasing after my dreams. And so all I want to say is, wherever you are in the world, do not believe please do not diminish yourself. You must believe in yourself that you can achieve anything.